Shorty The Stick podcast. I'm the short one. That's the stick. This is a show we talk about whatever the hell we want. What's up, dude?
What up?
Oh, you know, having a great time today. Loving daylight savings. Okay.
I'm so
Loving
fucking
this shit.
confused.
Why?
I'm just so fucking confused. I'm going to work and shit, waking up and it's dark out. Yeah.
Oh,
You've been off work, since you had your rape incident.
had surgery.
He touched you.
Well, I mean, I don't know, actually. There's no way to confirm or deny. Yeah, I'm enjoying it being light out when I sit on my computer and make YouTube videos at 7 o'clock in the afternoon. It's fantastic.
Well, yeah, that's nice. But, I mean, dude, just waking up, I'm, so confused. And, you get a feel for the day, and you're like, oh, it's probably, 9:30. Look at the time. It's, 11, almost 11:30. I'm like, oh, shit.
I think Senate just passed to make this cycle, not or, an upcoming permanent.
Yeah, so we're still going to fall back. We're still going to fall back in October, November, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do this one more time. I think.
Yes.
Spring forward one more time, and then it's done.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. I think it's pretty cool. But I'm from the East Coast, so it's really good for me. If you live in the Midwest, you're fucked. Because in the summertime, it's going to be daytime at fucking 10:30 at night.
Yeah,
you're fucked. But if you're from the East Coast, you're happy. This is fantastic. Fucking 8 to 8 every day. Beautiful. The South wins in this one. Always.
It's like North Dakota. The shit was going down at 11:30. It was finally said.
Dude, that was terrible. I hated that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a shitty place to be.
Well, yeah, that's just one of the shittiest states I've ever been in.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't pay me if I had a kid and they got stationed and they said, oh, you know what, I'm going to join the Air Force, and they get stationed in Minot, I still wouldn't go visit them. My
parents never did. Almost 7 years up there. They were like,
my mom came twice, but
no, my mom was like, yeah, you get fucked. It's too cold. My mom doesn't do cold.
I don't either.
If it gets below 50, my mom's like, no.
I'm with her.
No, yeah. She doesn't do fucking cold. And so I don't hold it against them because I get it. I wouldn't want to go up there either.
Yeah.
But I thought that shit was so funny because Julie would always ask me, are your parents ever coming up? I'm like, fuck no. My mom's not going to North Dakota, bro.
The summers really weren't bad up there.
Oh, the summers were nice.
For 6 weeks that we had it.
Because we party and shit. We be drunk as shit. What time is it? 10:30. I'm like, what the fuck? The sun's up.
Yeah, exactly. It's God damn it.
Oh my god, that was a good time though. I don't regret it.
No.
It's I was gonna say we don't really have much to talk about, but there's a lot of touchy issues to discuss.
Yeah.
I missed the days a couple weeks ago. We just talked about Batman for an hour and a half. It's so simple. So easy.
It's your touchy subject is Deshaun Watson not going to Carolina.
Fuck you. Hey, the Falcons didn't give me either.
Don't get mad at me because your fucking franchise dropped the ball.
Deshaun Watson is a Brown. All right. No, that's gonna get clipped and taken out of context. Maybe he is a Cleveland Brown quarterback. Yeah. Okay. Dude, this whole Deshaun Watson thing has been so fucking funny because it was at first it was Carolina and New Orleans. Those were the two. And then the Falcons came into the mix. And then he told the Browns, no, I'm not coming. The funniest part about all of this shit is Baker Mayfield, who I think is ass, and he's going to end up coming to Carolina, who he was like, oh, yeah, you're going to talk to Deshaun Watson? Well, I want to trade. And the Browns looked at this man and said, yeah, we don't give a fuck. We'll see you at OTAs, bitch. That shit was so funny. He did this long formal goodbye to Cleveland and everything.
That's
and he was
who the fuck was his name? God damn, that fucking artist who was trying to defend Joe Rogan. Or no, he wasn't trying to defend Joe Rogan. It's if you're not gonna you might as well just take my fucking music off of Spotify if you're not gonna remove Joe Rogan. They're like, all right.
No one under the age
and
of 60
took his shit off.
No one under the age of 50 listened to
Neil
Young. Neil Young.
Neil Young, yeah.
It's no, okay, Neil. Nobody gives a shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's this shit. That shit was so funny. He was he did this long goodbye to Cleveland and everything, and he was I formally request a trade, and Cleveland was no, get fucked. We don't give a shit what you want. And then they got Deshaun. They paid, it's like $230 million over 5 years, all 230 guaranteed. That's like the biggest contract in NFL history.
Hell yeah. That motherfucker doesn't have to do shit.
And I think he's going to get suspended for at least a couple games. I mean, because he still has 22 civil allegations against him.
I thought they all got dropped.
Criminal. He didn't get tried in criminal court. They didn't indict him for criminal charges. But he still has this, like kind of like the OJ thing where he went to criminal and then civil. Civil and something else. But yeah, he didn't get indicted for any criminal charges, but he still has 22 unsettled civil lawsuits. And I think Deshaun Watson honestly might be innocent in a way because he's like, I don't want to settle. Let's take this shit to court. I was like, dude, you either have balls of steel or you have nothing to hide. My biggest thing is you see a lot of this shit nowadays where instead of going to the police and pressing charges, why do they go straight for a lawsuit of an athlete?
It's because they want their fucking money.
Yeah, it smells weird. And if this shit's real, yeah, fucking throw him under the jail. Like 22 million. You know But originally, like it was like 8 originally that got together and did a lawsuit, and then more kept coming onto their side. And it's like, I think personally he was getting escorts over there and getting his fucking rub and tugged. I think that's what happened. That means they broke the law just like he did.
Yeah. So how you gonna be like, well, he paid for sex, so you took money in exchange for sex? It's like, I mean,
make it make sense, man.
Yeah.
But
speaking of balls of steel, look at that shit I sent you real quick. You can pull that up.
It means the world to be here. Leah Thomas spoke about swimming in the NCAA Women's Championships. Worked her balls off to get here. No, so I think he still has his meat. Well, if you think about it, swimming's about agility, right? Moving swiftly in the water.
Aerodynamic.
You would think having a bulge down there would slow you down, but apparently not, because males are biologically stronger than females, and that has been proven. Because old fucking Leah Thomas, Will is the real person's name.
The size difference.
Yeah. Leah Thomas won the national championship in like the 500 meter. She did, what was it? Let me go to this article I was looking at.
The size difference is insane. Like, it's
So on Outkick, biological females rise up, beat Leah Thomas and Yale's transgender swimmer in national championship race in the 100 meter freestyle. And what is it? They lost in another one. I think the fix was in. I mean, I think it's pretty clear the fix was in. Because somebody, there's a PR person talking to these transgender athletes, and they're like, hey, you can win the big one, but you can't win all of them. You know what I mean? I think this shit's all fucking rigged. I think women's sports is being fucking destroyed.
I feel bad for them.
You feel bad for the girls who worked their fucking ass off their whole lives to get there.
You telling me like this person comes out of like, oh, I suck in my gender shit. So, I felt like a girl. Like, regardless, if you've felt like a girl like your whole life, like let's say you have, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, cool. You want to become a transgender? Then you quit swimming.
Yes. You can't switch over.
You can't switch over. You give up your right to swim. Or if you want to finish swimming, finish your fucking college career and then switch over. You can't do it both because you're fucking up other people's shit.
They keep talking about, trust the science. Well, there's a thing called biology within science, the subject of science and anatomy, that gives this person an unfair advantage over biological women. Mm-hmm. It's fucking science. That's what it. I mean, Villanova covered 1-10.
You saw the picture that they took the second, third, and fourth place girls.
Yeah.
They took like an actual photo and shit, and they're like, "That's the real top 3 and shit."
Yeah, I saw. I didn't tag it, but I did see it. This is the one that cracked me up because this girl right here is just like,
It's funny. It's what's funny to me is for one, I hate UT. Can't fucking stand them.
yeah,
But
naturally.
it's such a liberal fucking college, and to see that look on her face where she's like, I want to be for this, but fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like shit came back and just bit him in the ass and like, oh, this isn't right.
You gotta believe that the female swimmers hate this shit.
No, they have to
because they worked their ass off to get here, and now it's almost it'd be like, you ban steroids from Major League Baseball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Steroids are gone, but you take, let's say, Mike Trout, the best baseball player currently playing,
mm-hmm.
and only he's allowed to juice up.
Yeah,
that's essentially what it is. I mean, it's damn near short of taking performance enhancing drugs because you're going down to a league. It'd be like, let's not even say LeBron. Let's take a middle of the pack, maybe out of their prime a little bit. Let's say Chris Paul.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Not he's middle of the pack, but he's out of
my fucking head. But
he's out of his prime a little bit, but he can still ball. Put him in the WNBA. He is going to score 50 fucking points a game.
Yes,
he's going to average a super high triple double, and I'm trying to think of somebody else, a good example. But yeah, like take a middle of the pack NBA player, put him in the WNBA, and they're gonna average 35 to 50 points a fucking game.
Like fucking Porzingis or fucking Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah. Oh my god, you put Andrew Wiggins in the WNBA.
De'Aaron Fox, that'd be a good one.
It's dudes are more athletic naturally.
It's just the body build. It's the body build. That's it.
It's how humans are built.
Mm-hmm.
Men develop physically, where in my opinion, women develop better emotionally. They mature better emotionally. Dudes don't generally know how to handle their own emotions, and women do.
For the anatomy of a fucking woman, a male has more muscle tone, where a female has more fat. Not to see, you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with where you're out of shape and shit like that. It's just the way. That's just how it works with anatomy, because it's for childbearing purposes. Yeah. Whether you have a kid or not, like that is in your DNA. That's how it happens.
Men have harder bone density. Like their bones are stronger, harder.
Say that to Kevin Ware.
Ooh. Damn, that was a deep cut.
Yeah. That was a deeper cut on his leg.
That threw it back a little bit. I remember watching that live.
Dude, I did too. I was like,
that shit was so
he
bad.
Had 2 knees at one point.
That shit was terrible. We're going back to Deshaun Watson. Yeah, I had to get that fucking rant out of the way because it's just not fair. I feel so terrible for the women that actually have worked their ass off their whole life to get there.
Like they're just getting screwed over. Like these are some of the best in the fucking world. Mm-hmm. You tell me like this swimmers. Random fucking person who wants to be a female now can come in there and beat the fuck out of him? Fuck no.
He was ranked in the 400. It's like middle of the pack 400 something in men's swimming. Like
he couldn't do it in men's swimming.
No. I'm getting a little echo. Is it me or you?
I don't know. Is it me?
Hello?
No, you're good.
I'm echoing a bit.
Maybe you got the disc turned up too much.
I hear it a bit. I don't know. Oh, well. Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, let me try. Let me leave you. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's on your end.
How about now? That better?
Is there any audio coming out of your PC?
No.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know. Oh, well, I'll ignore it. Yeah. No, I feel terrible for the females that really have worked their ass off, and now they're getting screwed. Like the second and third place women are Olympic swimmers. They're Olympic medalists too. Like it's not just like they went to the Olympics and participated. Like they medaled at the fucking Olympics.
The best in the world.
The best in the world. And then this dude comes in who couldn't cut it in the men's league, and like I said,
obliterates him
and just smokes him. And I think the fix was in when he or she whatever lost those other races. Those other 2 races, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. Like, you came in dead last in one of them. No. It's all bullshit. However, the Browns gave up the fucking house for Deshaun Watson, bro. $230 million guaranteed, a first round pick, third, and a fifth. This shit had better work out for them.
Houston needs it though.
I think Houston. I like Dougie Davis Mills back there.
That's not a person's name.
Yeah, his name is I think Davis Mills, but I watch Pat McAfee like every day, and he called him Dougie Mills for so long. I kind of just I was like, his name's Doug now. Fuck it. No, I think he's a solid quarterback. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna. I think they're gonna temporarily build around him, but I don't know if it's gonna last very long. But hey, we'll see. However, dude, Browns got Amari Cooper, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Deshaun Watson. What's that tight end's name? He's really a good, solid tight end. I mean, that offense, they got Myles Garrett on the defensive, and they're trying to get Clowney back to go opposite of Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
That's going to be a dangerous squad because I always thought the only thing holding them back was Baker Mayfield, which I like Baker Mayfield. Like
Baker Mayfield is a Johnny Manziel 2.0.
I just said I like Baker Mayfield. I don't like Baker Mayfield at all. I think he is a backup quarterback. I don't think he's a starter in your franchise. Yeah. However, I think if he goes to the Colts, I think that's the best spot for him because they got Jonathan Taylor. Just hand the ball off 30 games, throw it twice, and win football games that way. Play behind their defense.
Yeah.
But I've always thought usually it's good when a player has a chip on their shoulder, but I always thought Baker Mayfield had too much of a chip on his shoulder where he's trying to prove it. Like that's in his head during the game is, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Just play your fucking ball. Like
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow said, I'm just gonna play.
Joe Burrow just plays ball, man. I mean,
that motherfucker has no emotions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a robot.
I've never seen him smile.
No.
He's like this all the time.
But jumping back to this fucking topic, this is your NCAA Women's Swimming Champ and USA Today's Woman of the Year. Get me out of this
fucking right, dude.
Fucking timeline, bro.
It's like, goddamn, women have been fighting for equality for a long time, and then men are like, you know what? I'm a woman. I'll show you how to do it.
All right, so that's the thing, right? Like all jokes aside, that's kind of a point. Like, where if you boil this down, women always talk about misogyny and all this shit. This is fucked up. This is a biological man coming into your sport and beating you. And now they've worked themselves into a corner where they've allied themselves with all these different activist groups where they can't back out now. They have to accept this as their new normal. They have no choice.
Most women hate it.
Most sensible women hate this.
Yes.
Which I would say 90% of women on the planet don't like this.
Like Callie, she's a basketball coach. She played at the collegiate level, played basketball. And she's like, fuck this. This is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, because you can take that scenario and put it into anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, and it goes down to like something that's so skill-oriented as, let's say, golf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take Brooks Koepka and stick him in the Women's PGA Tour.
He would outdrive. He could drive a par 5 from the fucking red tee.
He is going to win every fucking tournament.
Yeah.
And golf is a much more skill-oriented sport. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like it's much less about strength and dexterity and stuff like that.
But if you put him at the same playing field, like which being the same playing field is that fucking is the red tee box.
Yeah.
You put him at a women's tee box.
Mm-hmm. He is going to smoke that. He's going to get the fucking ball on green on a par 5.
Yes.
He's going to drive the ball 300 fucking yards.
Yes.
Onto the green. He's going to win every fucking tournament. And like I said, the modern day feminists have backed themselves into the corner where they're all pro LGBTQIA+. I think I got them all. And
is that really all of it?
I think so. I'm sure there's more. I think there's a number in there now. I don't know. I think the I stands for Indigenous people, if I'm not incorrect.
That's not a gender.
I know.
That's not a choice.
That's not a sexual orientation.
Gay is a choice.
They just called all Native Americans gay.
Basically.
That's the joke I got from it. But my thing is, they've backed themselves into a corner where they cannot speak out against this shit. And you even see it with Deshaun Watson. People are mad about Deshaun Watson being signed while he still has 22 open sexual allegation suits on him, civil suits.
Mm-hmm.
But because they've done all this, BLM stuff and, they've backed themselves in that corner where they can't attack the dude. The Me Too. They can't attack this dude because of his skin color.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that was, and I hate to do this, but if that was a white quarterback, they would be fucking buried on ESPN.
I don't know, because they buried Bill Cosby.
Yeah. I mean,
so you can't really base on skin color, you know what I'm saying?
But Bill Cosby had pro numbers. Okay.
That motherfucker had legend numbers.
What? It wasn't in the 80s?
Bro, it's from like the 60s on.
And here's the thing also, like, he got proven guilty on that shit.
First off, they were still sending fucking carrier pigeons.
Yeah, when Bill Cosby
was love letters on carrier pigeons in the 60s. Like,
and Bill Cosby was catching bodies.
Yeah. He was sending this fucking like, ooh, try this little pill on this little pigeon, and then he's just waiting outside the door, and he hears the body drop, and he goes in and fucks her. Yeah, all this through carrier pigeon.
But here's the thing: Bill Cosby got found guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun Watson didn't. They didn't indict him.
Yeah.
So but they can't go after him like the feminist movement because he is a black man. Mm-hmm. And they've allied themselves with all these activist groups where if that, like I say, like that was, a white, let's say that was Joe Burrow, mm-hmm. that dude would be fucking buried by ESPN and ESPCNN. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't even watch ESPN anymore, dude. It's fucking bad. Like it's
Disney.
It's almost like watching fucking CNN. It really is. But if he's fucking innocent, he's fucking innocent. Let the dude play ball. Fuck it.
But I was listening to this comedian earlier. He said, I don't know why this popped in my fucking head. But he said, my girlfriend has the best story of why she's not religious anymore. He said when she was like 6 years old, her parents bought her this like 25-pound crucifix and like hung it above her bed at night. Right? And said one night that motherfucker falls off the wall and hits her dad in the back of the head.
Wait. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Ah! It took me a second. You're like, you hit their dad in the back of the head. I was like,
yeah.
Ew. Bro, okay. So we're speaking about this.
Was it Janowski? I think that's his last name.
So Mina Combs works for ESPN and your ESPCNN,
mm-hmm.
and she said about Deshaun Watson being signed. It also shows a lot about the NFL's attitude towards women. It's like, is this your first time? Is this your first time coming? Are we gonna act like Ray Lewis? He didn't murder 2 people, and the NFL was like, huh? No, he got found innocent. It's fine. Everybody's like, bro, this is OJ 2. He did that shit. Yeah. And they're like, no, it's fine. We're gonna act like Ray Rice beat the brakes off his fiance.
The NFL's attitude towards Ray Rice beating the shit out of his fucking girlfriend in the elevator.
Kareem Hunt, like, dude, it's
Ray Rice doesn't play anymore. Like after that incident, there was all on video. It's like, yeah, you did it.
No, that was Baltimore's decision. That wasn't the NFL's decision. There's so many instances where physical abuse has happened, where these people have been charged in criminal court, and they have continued to play in the NFL. They've suffered a suspension and continue to play in the NFL. Deshaun Watson got found innocent in criminal court, and then got signed to a team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what more do you want? Yeah, civil allegations open. Civil suits are open. But the law did not find him. He did not get found guilty of breaking the law. Yeah, there was not enough evidence to indict the man. Therefore, criminally, he is innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. This is just, I mean, it's
retarded.
It's retarded. Look, if he did it, fuck him. Bury him. If he didn't, play ball. It's so easy. It's so simple. I don't understand. There's so many activists now. When the fuck did that become a thing? Like, when did you notice that start?
What, activists? Because they're scared. They did something.
Well, like, I mean, it just seems now like everybody with a platform is a fucking activist.
They're afraid.
It's projection.
Something.
It's projection. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like, oh, I have to call this person a racist, sexist, or bigot because if they find out who I really am, they're going to
think about it this way, too. This is the best way I feel like, best analogy I can think of. Think of like a comedian comes in and tries out a couple jokes. He's like, okay, this one worked really well. This one, they did not like. They were upset about this. So let me stay away from this. Let me play to the room. You're going to play to the room to get the most laughs as a comedian.
Yeah.
Right? Well, the same thing as a politician or fucking analyst, whatever you are in the media, right?
Mm-hmm.
You play to the fucking crowd. And for some reason, they're only playing to a 10% of the entire country.
Yep.
They're so afraid of a 10%. This 80% over here is getting fucked from it. You know what I mean?
There's the 80 to 90% of people just want to go to work, provide for their families.
My math is awful.
Yeah, I tried to save you there. I wasn't going to say anything.
Damn, as soon as you said it, I was like, oh my God.
But these cats are so afraid of the fucking woke mob coming after them on Twitter. They forgot that Twitter is not real life.
It's not a real place.
It's where I kind of bookmark and we get all of our topics from to talk about. But it's just an easy thing. I could easily just go pull up articles and do it that way.
It seems more boring. Twitter seems easier.
It's much more streamlined. However, these people are so fucking afraid to be called an ist or a phobe by the mob. They will they'll just go along with shit. Yeah. Where, you know,
and then when it comes back to bite them in the fucking ass, they just sit there like,
And it's kind of like the thing, like you look at the French Revolution, right? Where the rich people supported the people revolting. And they were like, oh, yeah, they supported them because they think they weren't going to come for them if they supported them. Guess what, motherfucker? When everybody else was going, guess who they came for?
Y'all.
When you stop, like, and I've seen it more and more in the past couple of years.
Because it's not necessarily a media thing. It's not a media thing.
No.
It's you fucking think you can control the fucking narrative? I'll show you how to fucking control it. There's
one word that pisses them off more than anything else. You know what it is?
The N-word?
No.
Yeah. So I was right.
No. It's I'm going to cancel you. No, you're not. You're a racist. No, I'm not. It's kind of the joke I think we made last week where it's like, oh, you're going to say you have black friends? Like, yes, because a racist doesn't have black friends.
Yeah.
But like, that's the one thing. Like, and I've been seeing it more and more and more. They tried to cancel Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle was like, no, you're not going to fucking cancel me. And you see that a lot more now where the mob goes after somebody. And the person's just like, no, I don't give a shit.
Joe Rogan, same way. It's like, oh, we're going to take all your shit off. He's like, no, you're not. And they're like, okay.
Just tell these people no. They're not going to cancel you.
And I don't understand. What is canceling?
They want to destroy you as a human being. That's what they want.
But like, who's making the lead decision here? Is it a group effort of cancel, or is it like, I bitch enough on YouTube about this specific fucking influencer, and then YouTube's like, fuck it, we'll take it down for this one guy.
Essentially, so what it is so they have a hive mind. They're unable to think for themselves.
Yeah.
So when Twitter says, let's cancel this person, and because they might have done this 20 years ago, they're like, okay, and they cancel so-and-so.
Yeah. That's like,
and they boycott stuff, and they do petitions. There's petitions out there.
People love freedom of speech, but they hate it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm a freedom of speech absolutist. I think you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want, but there are consequences to the shit you fucking say.
Yeah, there's a reason the right to bear arms comes right fucking after it.
Those are the two biggest ones, two most important ones.
It's like, hey, freedom of speech, but watch your fucking tone around me.
And what gets taken out of context a lot is freedom of press, too. Where they talked about the mainstream media doesn't work for us anymore. It's like, yeah, but that's freedom of press. They have now become corporations.
Yeah.
But that's when you have smaller places. Like I get a lot of my news from Outkick. There's a website I look about it in the comics. Freedom of Press. They created their own press site.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that shit. Freedom of religion, freedom of press, freedom of what is it? Organization, or coming together as a group. I can't think of the word.
There should be limits on that one.
No,
like KKK.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that is part of freedom of speech, though. Those fucking morons
too.
Those morons are allowed to get in their fucking cliques and blame different skin colors for all the problems in the world. They're just gonna be fucking losers. Even though our president right now has endorsed a Klan's fucking member in the past, but don't worry about that shit. I'm a free speech absolutist. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to. However, there are consequences for this.
This is where people have a problem with freedom of speech. Right here, it's like, for example, I'm gonna voice my opinion about this. Like, oh, I think the color red is the best fucking color there is. No other colors fucking matter in my opinion. It's the color red. Yeah. And then you come over, you're like, well, green's pretty dope. And I'm like, no, fucking cancel him. He has a different opinion.
But see, that's the thing. It's like, oh, I think red's the best color, and that is my favorite color personally. It's like red's the best color. There's no other color better than it. It's like, okay, my mom always told me opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Some of them fucking stink.
Yeah.
That's
you don't have to. People have a problem with
disagreement.
It's like, who gives a fuck? I don't give a shit if you think of something different than like, oh, I agree with this. And I don't, but whatever.
We don't agree on a lot of shit.
No.
My cousin, who I talk to all the time, is a fucking, I wouldn't say a lefty, but he's more on the left than I am. We disagree on a lot. Yeah. We still were like, we'll disagree on something. All right, cool. You want to play video games? Yeah, dude.
But you're still homies. You know what I'm saying?
You are allowed to disagree on things and have an open, civil conversation without wanting to destroy this person's fucking livelihood. Because that's what they want to do.
You can still be fucking friends.
Oh my God, what?
It's impossible.
You stop that right now.
Like, Brooks is married, and I think that's the stupidest fucking thing in the world.
I agree.
I hope she's
yeah. I think she went to the store real quick. No, it's in the whole canceling thing. It's like you said, what does it mean to be canceled? Mm-hmm. I think it first came off as like, oh, we want this person fired. It is somehow morphed into we want to destroy this person's fucking livelihood.
Like, why not do boycotts? Like, that shows a number.
Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I don't watch anything Disney because of what they did to Star Wars. I wouldn't call it a boycott. It's just kind of a principle. They're not going to get money out of my pocket. Huh? I don't watch Marvel anymore either.
What?
Yeah, it's trash, dude.
But I mean, like,
I thought Endgame was kind of shit, but that's just me.
We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that. Yeah, I thought Endgame was ass.
But
not ass. It was okay. I gave it like a 5.6 out of 10. Yeah. Yup.
Okay, we'll talk
about it later. No, but I am, however, for the YouTube channel, I'm going to cover fucking Kenobi.
Yeah.
That comes out next week, and I'm going to rip it the fuck apart because a corporation has now dug their claws into something I really fucking care about, and I'm going to fucking eviscerate the shit out of it. Yeah. Same with Halo. They're making a Halo series that launches the same time as Kenobi. Thank you, God. I'm going to have so much shit to do on here. I'm going to eviscerate both of these fucking series. I'm going to eviscerate them motherfuckers. There's going to be rage.
That's your new word?
Dude, I just
you
like
said it like 6 times in a row.
Eviscerate. I'm going to fucking destroy them bitches because, dude, and it's not from the fact that I'm not trying to cancel them. Like, you don't have to fucking take them off air. I have the right to talk mad shit about whatever the fuck I see on there.
My thing is like a boycott thing. Like, if it's a big issue, like, let's bring it up to not to the media, but like you bring it to the attention. Like, the attention's out there for the whole world to see. They're like, oh, Disney supports fucking child prostitution. Camps in China. You know what I'm saying?
Concentration camps in China. That's real, by the way.
Yeah. So like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, they agree. Like, they see that being okay, and you're like, I don't agree with that. You don't go cancel them. Mm-hmm. You make them suffer financially by not giving the numbers.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what? I'm going to make a conscious decision with myself and not have anything to do with this.
It's fucking capitalism. Mm-hmm. Pay with your pocket. Like you show how you feel with your pocketbook.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not going I'm not going to watch Disney shit for fun. I'm doing that shit for the fucking YouTube channel because I want to talk mad shit. And it's like fucking therapy to me because they took Star Wars and face fucked it into the dirt. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's like
I mean,
me.
I'm not-
It's like, oh, I sell fucking fruit. I own a fruit stand, right?
Yeah.
All my fruits have worms in them. And somebody finds
Yeah.
out. It's like they're going to spread the news. They're going to spread the word. Be like, yeah, don't buy shit from him no more. And now guess what? I'm out of fucking business.
See, the problem with a company like Disney here, the only issue is, which I think this is fine. I think they're allowed because they own so much that they basically just get ignored from monopoly laws. Because their end goal is to buy everything and own every piece of media.
Yeah.
That's what they want to do.
Yeah, it's monopoly.
And it's a monopoly. That's what it is. There's monopoly laws from that because that goes directly against the free market, but they want to now destroy capitalism and democracy. They want communism in this country. And so they're just letting Disney ignore monopoly laws. But still, somebody will take them to task eventually, I think, once they acquire 2 or 3 more gigantic fucking companies. But I think Amazon's the same way. They just do a good job of keeping it quiet.
Yeah.
Amazon buys a lot of shit.
What Disney character do you think you could take one-on-one?
One-on-one? Dude, fucking Belle. Easy. From Beauty and the Beast. I'm beating the shit.
I'm beating the fuck out of Belle.
Dude, we talked. It's a dude swimming in the NCAA women's division. All right,
Hey, fair fight.
Yeah, pink, pink. You know.
Oh, she might give you a run for her money.
Yeah, she
takes B-stick all the time.
Yeah, you're right. Snow White though, right where she's asleep.
I don't know.
Or Sleeping Beauty, excuse me. Well, Snow White was asleep too, right? No, that's the one with the dwarves. Yeah, Snow White lived with the
She
midgets.
lives with fucking 9 men or whatever. How many dwarves are there?
7, I think. I think it's 7. You asked the question and I gave you the best answer I possibly could.
I really don't know how many there are.
I think there's 7.
All right. Which
you
dwarf?
want to say like you'll say, oh, which dwarf?
Yeah.
I've been compared to Grumpy a lot because I end up, as we've seen on this show,
I think
weekly.
you fit all of them.
Fuck you. Height wise, I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I get it, dick. All right, dude. I have been this size the majority of my life now. You think I haven't heard them all?
I don't know. I gave you a good one the other day.
What?
When I fucking taught myself to Photoshop just to fucking make that.
Oh,
joke.
that was fucking funny, dude. Oh, damn it. Did you send that in Discord? No, I think you texted it to me. Yeah, you did. Damn it. Let's see. If you sent that bitch in Discord, I'm pulling it up. No, it's are you saying like Disney character, or like you say MCU, like Marvel character? Let's do Marvel character.
Who in the MCU you think you're taking?
Oh, I'm taking Bruce Banner when he's not the Hulk. Easy. I'm beating the shit out of that dude.
I'm beating the fuck out of Morgan Stark.
Wow.
She don't stand a chance.
No, she doesn't. You're correct. I think I could beat up Tony Stark too without his suit.
I saw a fucking TikTok. This dude, he said Morgan Stark, and he said Jarvis. He said, I think I can take Jarvis.
I beat the shit out of Jarvis. Ooh, I'm taking Captain America before the super soldier serum.
Oh yeah, beating the shit out of him.
Like a fucking twig.
Dude, he gets his ass whipped all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking drag him.
Yeah, it's fucking easy.
All right, if you could step into the shoes of one character in the MCU, who would it be? Why?
I just like Thor. I get that I'm the god of fucking thunder.
Dude, I'm Tony
Stark. God
Stark.
of lightning, or whatever the fuck he is.
Tony Stark. It's the same reason as my other one. So when I go DC, because I like DC better, not the
Batman?
movies. My God, yeah, I usually go Batman, but in Superman, I'm like,
you doing for money, ain't you?
I would do Superman DC. I would do Superman.
Oh really? I thought you'd do Batman.
No, I do like Batman, but like Batman be getting. He doesn't get his ass beat, but he takes a lot of punishment because he's just a dude.
Yeah.
I would rather be invulnerable to everything, but not green rocks. I'm taking that because I feel like,
dude. One thing about Superman, which is it cracks me the fuck up. Like that's his only weakness is kryptonite, right?
And he runs into it all the fucking
time. It's like, where the fuck is this shit coming from?
This rare element from a distant fucking world
is
everywhere. Like, what the fuck, man? And dude, I'm like, he gets himself into some precarious positions.
Yeah.
His villains make suits out of it.
Yeah. Batman made a suit out of it.
Batman makes it.
His ally made a suit out of it.
I love talking to a lot of real hardcore normies when Batman vs Superman was coming out, which is a terrible movie, by the way.
Oh, it was awful.
It was so bad. But why did you say that name? That's just so stupid. But
he said we have the same mother. Our mothers have the same
we're
name.
friends now.
Yeah, we're besties.
What's up, bro?
Bro, why didn't you lead with that?
Yeah, why? Bro, your mom's name Martha too. Shit, hey, come on, bring it in. Let me throw away this thing that poisons you. But Batman versus Superman, everybody's like, oh yeah, Superman's winning that fight easy. I'm like, Batman's winning that shit 9 out of 10 times. But I was like, what? I'm like, you give Bruce Wayne time to prepare for anything, he's dragging your shit.
Yeah.
Okay. He's literally he is almost like the Punisher in Marvel Universe.
Dude, he's damn near a fucking super guy.
Yeah, he's one bad day away.
Yeah, he's one gun in his hand away from being a fucking bad guy.
What is it? I never remember the name. I think it was an animated movie. But yeah, they find out Bruce has a plan how to kill every single person in the Justice League. And they're like, what the fuck, man? And they realize he has a plan to kill himself too, for them. And they're like, why do you have a plan for you? He's like, because it's like, if I have time to prepare, I'm the only one that could beat me. And they're like,
so first off,
the ball's on you, dude. Superman's like, I can move a planet, bro.
Bro, what supervillain would you be?
Ooh,
that's a tough one. Everybody asks about superheroes, and nobody ever talks about supervillains.
So I don't know if it would count as I think it counts as a villain because that's how he appeared. But Venom's pretty fucking cool.
I don't know if I'd like a fucking symbiote living on me.
But it's like you always got a homie with you. Yeah, I do like being alone a lot though. So
I don't know. If in DC, hands down, I'm picking Deathstroke.
Deathstroke? Yeah, Deathstroke's cool.
And if somebody picks the Joker,
I'm trying to be not mainstream. Nutty. That's my thing. Deathstroke's a good one. That is a good one. Because you're fucking bad Batman. That's what you are.
Yeah.
Or you're unsuperpowered Deadpool, kind of.
Yeah, basically.
I'm trying to think. DC villain, dude. Killer Croc. I'm trying to be not like a mainstream villain. Like I'm trying to think of something like a deep cut type thing.
It's not bad. Victor Zsasz.
Victor Zsasz, yeah. You just fucking murdering people.
That dude's nutty.
Yeah. It's so funny that he's such a good serial killer. He just annoys Batman trying to catch him all the time.
Yeah.
The Riddler is pretty cool because the first time I think I ever saw the Riddler on the big screen was Batman Forever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey played a good it was cool, but I thought he was just this goofy ass dude. And then I started reading comics and shit when I got older. Yeah. And I was like, oh, the Riddler's just a fucking aggravating son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He just leaves clues for this fucker everywhere, and he just cannot find this asshole. And it's
he leaves a clue to another clue to another clue to another clue.
I kind of like what they did with the Riddler in the new Batman movie.
Yeah.
Until the end, where he was like, "Let's blow everything up." It's like, whoa!
But they made him. I don't know.
Scary.
They made him real.
Yeah, it was like, you ever seen the movie Seven? It's Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. What's in the box? It's really good. If you like the Batman, you probably like Seven. It's a really good movie. Yeah, I got a feeling from that. But they did make him real. I didn't love the fact that when he got when they opened his fucking I don't know what TikTok or whatever it was, whatever that social media thing was supposed to be. He's like, "Hey guys," it's like that's kind of stupid. I didn't love that part. But
dude, what's his fucking name? Ed Nigma. Yeah.
Yeah, Edward Nigma.
Edward Nigma.
Yeah.
That's a
Enigma.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude,
no, but yeah, what I liked about it is you felt like from the movie or whatever, you felt like this could be a real goddamn shit.
It could be a real dude.
Yeah, and that's what I enjoyed about the Riddler in the new one. But
yeah, I really like that. I had a dude in the comment section. I made a video on so this guy said,
I got another good new fucking Sinestro. Be a badass.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah. fear. You just fucking manifest fear into stuff. Green Lantern is such a fucking underrated character.
You think?
Yeah, dude. Like Green Lantern doesn't get enough love.
Bro, take
That
his
shit's
ring
so
away.
cool. Okay, but when he has his ring on, like, dude, this man can manifest hope into anything he can think of.
This shit gay.
That's cool as shit.
This shit's gay. Hope.
Fuck you. Okay, I think Green Lantern's cool. I like Jon Stewart Green Lantern more than Hal Jordan personally. But
What about Ryan Reynolds playing him?
no, that shit was
movie
fucking terrible.
boo-boo, but
That movie was fucking awful. But so I made a video on, like, this guy had an opinion on the Batman movie, right?
Mhm.
I made a video on it. He said it was one clip and that Twitter freaked out about taken out of context. And the guy said basically, it seemed like every white person in the movie was bad and every, POC, I hate that term, but every, person of color was good. And I was like, he's like, that's on the nose for modern Hollywood. And I was like, yeah, he's got a point. I agree. That's pretty on the nose. People lost their absolute fucking minds over that shit. They're like, you racist motherfucker. And like, it's literally like a minute long out of an 8-minute video of him saying how much he likes the movie. He's like, the only thing I didn't like was, it kind of seemed like there was an agenda behind that part where like every fucking white person in the movie was bad or corrupt or evil, except for Batman and Alfred, and then vice versa for every, person of color. I was like, and he said that's on the nose for Hollywood. And I was like, yeah. I mean, in modern day Hollywood, yeah, that's pretty on the nose. People lost their shit. And this dude in my comment section was losing his shit. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? He's like, it's racist. I was like, no, bro. He was trying to like use big words. I love when because I see that a lot of like leftists do that shit where they use super big words to try to show you how smart they are. And it's like he was using he was long-windedly saying that he's a racist without actually just saying the word. I'm like, just fucking say the word, man. I don't want to read all this shit. I'm playing video games.
Yeah.
I just like, we talk about like cancel culture and shit. And I just thought that was so funny. Like people wanted to cancel this dude. He's like, oh, am I canceled yet? Because I just gained a couple thousand subscribers. So am I canceled? I was like, that's how you fucking deal with it. There's a dude I watch as a young Ripper, Eric July. And he has a thing where he says monetize your haters. Where like he'll bring on people who hate that motherfucker and debate them and just destroy the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
He's like monetize these fucking morons, bro. I'm like, I love you. I want to get to that point where I can just sit in my chair at my house, bring on people who hate me, and just poo-poo all over them. Okay, that's the dream. Anyway, going back. No, Green Lantern movie was one of the worst fucking superhero movies I've ever seen. And do you want to talk about fucking Endgame? Because that movie's kind of trash.
You're a fucking idiot.
How?
You don't think they ended that series?
I think they ended it the best they could. Yeah.
I think they did a great job ending it.
I think they did the best they absolutely could. Absolutely.
But why do you hate it?
So many plot holes fucking created in that movie.
Like what?
Captain America now has never existed in our timeline.
What does that
So
change? What does that change?
The entire course of fucking our history since World War II.
No.
Yes.
No, it's done.
No, it changes history.
He made a variant. This is the course that they were on. Nope. He made a variant.
Nope, because the whole point of him going back was not to do that.
No, I think you're...
How many times have you seen the movie?
A few.
Don't watch it anymore. Because of what I just told you about plot holes, don't watch the movie anymore.
Why?
I recently have gone back through and watched the entire MCU. Dude. And once you do that, you're like, oh, wait, this never happened. 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 There's huge plot holes throughout the entire series now because Captain America went back. And plus Steve Rodgers, the character of Steve Rodgers would have never done that shit. He would have never done that.
They still happen. It's fine.
I'm just saying. I don't like it for continuity's sake. I think it makes fucking potholes in the entire MCU. Because now Captain America has never existed. Like the heroes will still remember him.
Yeah.
Because they were there when it happened. But the people of Earth, now that history has been modified, who will never have known he existed. So the museum that you see in Winter Soldier, I think it is, you see that museum, it won't be there. Bucky might be there because he's still alive, but Captain America won't be there because he never. He died in the ice, or he didn't die in the ice. He never went in the ice. And he's going back to that. So going back to that. Therefore, a fucking American Eastern Seaboard is nuked because he never saved. I'm just saying. Or maybe he pulled a fucking Indiana Jones where the first time they met, he just shot him in the fucking head. But then that doesn't make sense because the Soul Stone was guarded by a Red Skull. Therefore, there's no Red Skull. So I'm going to fuck. If we keep talking about this, I am going to fuck the MCU up for you. Please, let's change subjects.
Because the way I look at it is like, who gives a fuck? It's like,
I do. Okay, these are characters I've read and watched.
I don't give a shit.
I did. Steve Rodgers would have never done that. That's a selfish move, and Steve Rodgers is one of the most unselfish human beings to ever walk the earth.
Yeah, that's why he went back, because he's unselfish.
No, he should have gone back to present day after the fight.
He'd be all right.
Look, it was so cute and everything. He got his last
It's a
dance.
variant. That's what I'm saying. Like, he created a variant.
Nope.
Fucking, what's her name? That bald wizard bitch. Well, I can't remember her goddamn name.
The Ancient One.
Yeah. Fucking showed the variants of how it works.
Yep.
The bitch, and then, he became a variant. It's different.
I know. Because the whole point of her showing the Hulk that was him going back. He had to go back to place these stones so there wouldn't be any timelines broken off. Therefore, he went back, placed all the stones, and stayed in the past. So there is no broken off timelines. He's just in the past now.
There's two of them in the past. Dude, think about it. He went back after his other self already went into the ice. So that whole gap of where there's no Captain America because he's in the ice is where he was living.
Did the movie tell you that?
Bro, then why do you automatically assume he went back before the ice?
Did the movie tell you? Because you had to put all the stones back.
Before the ice?
Where did they get the Tesseract at? No, they got that from Loki, so he never went back before the ice.
They got the Tesseract at fucking whatchamacallit. They didn't get it from Loki. Loki took it.
Well, yeah, he took it. But so he didn't go back before the ice, but still, so what? He's just alive?
He's technically, there's two of them technically.
He went into the ice, died, and then he came back in the past.
No, he didn't die in the ice, remember? He was still alive in the ice.
So there's two Captain Americas?
Yes.
You don't think that would be a fucking issue?
No. Because he's keeping quiet. He's fucking laying low. He's keeping quiet. Because he knows how it's going to fucking go.
So you're telling me.
He's like, they don't need me during this time frame. Obviously, it all works out. I can't change this shit.
So you're telling me right now.
Live my life and dance in the fucking living room to this fucking record player.
So you're telling me, let's say Elon Musk died tomorrow. Faked his death. Okay. Right? Faked his death. Or let's do a better one. Let's keep it like a military thing. Chris Kyle, right? What if Chris Kyle didn't actually die? You think somebody wouldn't have spotted him? Somebody wouldn't have had some fucking questions.
Captain America wasn't Captain America yet.
He was Captain America during the war.
I understand that, but he wasn't the Captain America that you're thinking of with the Avengers where everybody in the world knows him.
There was a museum built to him.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's different.
It's not different.
I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker is in the ice, and then the one that came out of the ice later on that went back into the past, like, look, Ice Point, here he comes in. Like, he never went in the ice, so they never knew he was in the ice. Oh, fuck, I'm fucking myself up here. They never knew he went in the ice, so he never existed.
I told you.
No, he fucking hid. They didn't know.
No, dude.
The only person he went for was Agent Carter.
He got old. He lived a full life.
Bro, I got one that'll fuck you up.
What's that?
Think about it this way. So, Agent Carter's granddaughter, right? Him and her and fucking Captain America had a thing.
I know, this is gross.
That's his granddaughter.
That's another issue I was going to talk about.
That's his granddaughter.
It's disgusting that he kissed her on the mouth with passion.
With tongue.
With tongue, clearly Ew! Chris Evans was probably staying out of the box because he's shorter than me, but still, okay.
Is he really?
Dude, he's like 5'6" or some shit.
No, he's
I think
not.
me and Chris Evans are like the same height. I think.
So like 5'4".
Fuck you. I'm 5'8". All right, eat a cock. Dude, I'm telling you, that movie is when you upon first viewing, I was like, oh my god, this is so good. And the second time I saw it, I was like, I have issues with this.
Is that the only issue you have with that movie?
No, I hate time travel in movies. I fucking hate them. I hate them because you have to go back, and when you rewatch everything, you have to account for shit that happened just now because it has happened now in that timeline.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to account for it, and I hate that shit. I think time travel is a lazy way of fixing stuff in movies. However, like I said, I think they did it the best they possibly could have.
Mm-hmm.
I think they made it. It wasn't like, it wasn't like a time machine, like in a lot of movies where it's like, oh, I built a time machine. They actually kind of explained how it worked, which at least I'll give them that. They did. They put the thought into it and explained how it worked.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate that shit. But yeah, I have a lot of issues. I think Infinity War is fantastic, though. I think
for me, from what it sounds like, you just say fuck time travel, and that's the whole problem with that movie.
I'd have to rewatch it, but I have a lot of issues. I have a lot of issues with that movie. I'm trying to think about it, but I have to rewatch it. I don't like. Yeah, I think time travel is bad. What's the Fat Thor? I didn't like Fat Thor. I don't like Fat Thor. I think that was too.
I get it.
I don't. I think that was too emasculated his character personally.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. If you look at Norse mythology, like that's more
how
he was built was like fat.
Yeah, but not as a comic book character. The dude's fucking yacked. All right, like he's fucking yoked.
Bro, he's like 1,500 years old. Like you expect him to keep
and
that
in his prime, brother. All right, that's basically 30. Okay, that man is in his prime. But I don't like Fat Thor. I thought that the Avengers Assemble thing was good. Professor Hulk,
it's like he finally figured it out where he could do both. I like.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like Bruce Banner to me. He was all jokey and stuff, and like this is the darkest fucking part in human history, bro. Like, why are you laughing, taking selfies with kids and shit?
Hell yeah!
Like, it's only been 5 years. Like, it's a whole thing. Like I go back to Star Wars, right? in Episode 7, they were talking about Luke Skywalker. They're like, I thought he was a myth. It's like, that motherfucker would be immortalized with statues on every other planet, okay? Like, this should be the most famous human being in the galaxy. Mm-hmm. And like, he exists? It's been 30 years.
Bro, and the thing about
World War II.
One thing about the Star Wars thing that to this day still makes no sense to me.
I'm not a big Star Wars fan, though.
This shit makes no sense to me. Is as much as the Force is talked about, nobody knows anything about it.
No, they know a lot about it.
No, dude, every time they're like, oh, that's a myth. Like, the Force isn't real. Every person that they fucking talk to, anybody who's not involved with the Force, that's what they say. Same
as Christianity.
Yeah, no.
Or religion in general. They're like, God, that's not real.
Yeah, but then they prove it to them. They're like,
yeah, but it's the same thing. Like, I can make a very strong argument that God exists. And an atheist, hardcore atheist, still be like, nah, I don't believe it. I'm like, okay. The Force is like it's a allegory for religion. That's the whole thing.
What'd you say? What word was that?
Allegory.
Like an algorithm.
No. What?
It's the key word.
It's no. So the Force is meant to represent religion. It's like the religion.
No, yeah, it is a religion. Yeah. You can put it on your dog tags.
Yeah, I know. Jedi. It's Jedi. Yeah. I want to put Sith personally because I'm fucking team.
Is that really a fucking?
That is my fucking man right there. Okay.
Yeah, dude. You ever notice
like time?
Some fucking people, I feel like the people, like, you play video games and shit, like the choice-based fucking storyline and stuff like that, where you can be evil or fucking good. But specifically with Star Wars, why would you want to be a Jedi and not be a Sith Lord?
And that is why
there are so many more powers.
Well, it's not that there's more powers.
That's my thing.
That so Jedi. So it's like there's two different things, right? So Jedi have different powers than the Sith, and vice versa, because of the way that they treat the Force, because of the way they interact with it. The Sith are very selfish. They use the power for themselves and for personal gain. Jedi do not. Therefore, Jedi have more passive powers. Sith have more offensive, offensive powers.
Yeah, that's what I want offense.
Oh, 100%, dude. I'm Team Sith. I'm right there with you. I would be a bad guy.
Zap your fucking ass. Like, lightning, no lightning. You got me with lightning. I'm in. That's all I needed to know.
You know why Darth Vader can't do Sith lightning?
No.
Because his arms are robotic. Comes from flesh.
We one that had the fucking high ground.
Yeah, fucking Kenobi, piece of shit. He did this to my boy, okay? It's the best that's one of the best characters in movie history, okay?
You think?
Absolutely. You go from an overarching story arc or character arc from episodes 1 through 6, because fuck Disney's trilogy. But episodes 1 through 6, it is probably my favorite character arc.
So you're saying ever. Anakin all the way to Vader.
Anakin / Vader, yeah. That's my favorite character. However, I'm a little biased because it's my favorite movie franchise of all time. 1 through 6. That's the only ones I view as.
I'm a big Harry Potter guy.
Harry Potter's fantastic.
Dude, Callie won't watch it with me.
Why?
I don't know, because she's lame. She won't watch it. She's like, I'm just not into that kind of stuff. I was like, you've never seen one. She's like, yeah, I'm just not into it. How do you know you're not into it if you haven't seen it?
I think the problem getting older people into it, like people, I guess our age now would be if you've never seen it as an adult, you have to start at episode 1, and it's fucking 11-year-old kids. It's like, yeah, that's kind of
Kelly makes an argument where it's like, oh, you watched it as a kid. I was like, you're right. I grew up watching it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I like fantasy type shit where like shit that's not in real life, they bring it to life in a movie, right? Or whatever, or a video game, whatever it is, right?
I didn't see Lord of the Rings till I was well older, and I think that's probably the greatest trilogy of all time. I have
still never watched any of Lord of the Rings because it has nothing to do with, like I said, I'm into that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. It's just I don't want to sit down and watch a 3-hour fucking movie.
So that was the kicker I was going to give you. Don't watch the 3-hour one. You need to watch the extended editions.
So watch 5 hours?
Yes, dude. It's like 4 hours. It's so good though. Dude, I'm telling you, you will not regret it. It is one of
the guy. The more my attention span has just fucking went to the shitter.
So subjectively, I think the original Star Wars trilogy is the best trilogy of all time. But that's subjective. That's because I love it. I think personally, objectively, looking at it from third party, I think Lord of the Rings is the best trilogy ever made. It's so good, dude. It's so good. It is so good.
I love fucking. Like I say, I'm not saying
Harry Potter.
Good, like,
Harry Potter might be the best. It might be the best. It's not more successful than Star Wars, but I mean it is now. But before Harry Potter, like it's. It's not everybody has seen Harry Potter, but they're everybody.
You're getting the Harry Potter RPG that comes out the end of this
year. Yes. I'm so glad single-player games are back. Oh, my God.
Dude, I've been thinking about that for a long time about a Harry Potter game. I was like, bro, if you can make an RPG where I make my own character and live in the fucking wizarding world.
It's in the 1800s. World. It's in the 1800s, so it has nothing to do with the story.
And it's before Voldemort and all that.
It has nothing to do with the main story.
Yes.
Like, I'm sure there'll be, like, cameos of some, like, character. Like, maybe, I don't know.
Dumbledore.
The basilisk is still, in the chamber, technically.
But you can't kill it.
No, you can't kill it. See, that's the thing. That is one of the things when you're taking an established property and you're creating something off of it, is you have got to keep in mind of that fucking canon and the lore. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing with Halo. They took the Halo name, which I love Halo. I think it's one of the best gaming trilogies of all time. Halo 1 through 3, 4, 5 are dog shit. Infinite's pretty good. They're making a show about it, and they already said like, oh no, this isn't canon. We're just doing a show. It's like, so you're just taking the fucking name. That's all you want's the name.
Yeah.
You're just gonna butcher it.
Clout. It's all for clout.
You're just gonna use it for some woke ass fucking Hollywood storytelling.
Yeah.
Hollywood is incapable of telling a story right now. I haven't seen a movie in a long time that's really like hooked me. Batman was pretty good, I thought. Except for that third act. The third act was all over the fucking place.
I still haven't watched the new James Bond.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you were telling me about it. You don't want to watch it, but I'm still going to watch it.
And I like that franchise.
I like the fuck out of Daniel Craig as James Bond.
He's not my favorite, but he's not bad. He's not my favorite. That's all I say. He's not
He's
my
the
favorite
best.
Bond.
He's the best James Bond there has been. I don't give a fuck what you say.
I like Pierce Brosnan.
I
Personally.
knew you were gonna say him. I
like Pierce
knew
Brosnan.
it.
He just looks like Bond, bro. He
looks like he could get his ass whooped by my 92-year-old
What
brother.
the fuck? Daniel Craig is like 150 pounds.
Daniel Craig has that look over his face. Is like, don't fuck with me.
Daniel Craig weighs 110 pounds.
Pierce Brosnan looks like you could punk him by just jumping at him. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put hands on him. Nothing.
I'm trying to think of a movie. It was like the Batman was good. I liked it. I'm trying to think of a movie I saw recently, like a new movie that has really hooked me. Spider-Man No Way Home was good, but I don't like superhero stuff.
I've been watching a bunch of superhero movies. It's just
but superhero stuff is so easy to capture an audience because it's characters you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of I know I've seen one recently. It's just Marriage Story was pretty good actually. Yeah, Adam Driver is such a fucking good actor. I like drama, like dramatic movies, like where the actors give real performances and somebody has watch years into a script.
Have you seen Vikings Valhalla?
Mm-mm.
You need to watch it. I'm like on episode 5 or whatever.
Is that the one where there's like black Vikings and shit? I'm sorry, there were not black Vikings.
No, I don't think there is.
No, I think it's a new series coming out, but it's like they're like they were like
no. This one is like Leif Erikson. That was the actual fucking.
Okay, no, this is an older series. Yeah, this is an older series.
No, this just came out.
Oh.
So this Vikings. So remember the show Vikings?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
This is 100 years after that one ended.
Okay.
100 years later. And they kind of mention from that show, which I never watched it, but I mean, obviously you can tell.
I've heard it's pretty good.
I'll enjoy it. I like it.
No, I'm talking about the original Viking show. I've heard it's pretty good.
I've heard it is too, but like I said, I haven't seen it. But I enjoy this Vikings Valhalla. It's not bad.
My biggest, and I'm sure I'll be called a racist or some shit eventually in the comments for this, but I don't like race swapped characters or intentionally put in where they don't belong. Because I think the show you're talking about,
mind race swap characters. It doesn't bother me. Like just for the fact that it's just how you do it.
So here's my thing. Like I used to never have an issue with it, but now I do because I know why they do it. I know it's a part of an agenda, and that annoys the shit out of me, and I can't unsee it. Like because I know why they did it. I used to be like,
freaking out about a black James Bond.
Oh, dude, I've been chanting Idris Elba's fucking name for Bond. Bond is a dude, though.
Dope as fuck.
Bond's a dude. Here's the thing. Yeah. James Bond is a fucking dude.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
James Bond's a guy, man. Like, that's the next step. Mark my fucking words.
Idris
Elba will be awesome.
Oh, dude, he'd be a fucking amazing James Bond.
Because James Bond is a title. It is not just a character.
Yes.
007 is a designation.
Yeah.
It's a designation. It's not like
Maverick and Goose.
They're designations.
That's it.
So it's like, yeah, that's a good fucking point. But it's like, but I don't like it when I'm saying like they're gonna and I think in the next few years, Disney's gonna remake the original trilogy, and I guarantee you, Luke is gonna be gay or a person of color, 100%. Or maybe they won't have the balls to do that, but Han or Leia will be. Yep.
How do they go about it? I don't understand.
They don't care. They don't care. They're just gonna do it. That's the thing. And that's what I was talking about storytelling. They don't give a shit about the actual story. They just want to put
introduce like a new character, like Finn. Finn was badass.
He had the potential to be, and he turned out to be a janitor who just screamed for Ray for 3 fucking movies.
Yeah, he's kind of a pussy, but
he was awful. That was the character I was literally most excited about. I was like, dude, fucking defected stormtrooper, maybe a Jedi. This dude's gonna be fucking sick. And then The Last Jedi came out, and I was like, oh, holy shit, this franchise is done. That's literally, somebody asked me like after The Last Jedi, I'm like, what would they do in episode 9 that would help fix it? I'm like, have Luke wake up at the beginning of, or at the right before episode 7 and be like, oh, that was a terrible dream. And you re-fucking start because it is fucking done. So I saw The Force Awakens and I was happy. I was like, oh, there's a lot they could do here. And then The Last Jedi came out and that revertedly made me hate episode 7. I was like, oh, all of these things I was excited about go fucking nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
They just wanted the Star Wars name. That's all they wanted.
Yeah.
That's all they fuck, and that's like my baseline problem is what I have is that they just want
Disney has
these
Harry
fucking
Potter
titles.
now.
No, Universal does.
Universal? Okay.
Yeah.
Who owns
Yeah.
Universal?
Universal.
I thought
I mean, I think they're their own company. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, how's Universal Studios and
Yeah,
Disney World?
it's not at Disney World.
Universal Studios?
No, it's in Orlando, but it's not a part of Disney World. It's a separate theme park.
Oh, I thought it was still.
Yeah, it's Universal Pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're their own thing.
Sweet. I always thought it was a part of Disney World.
No, I think Universal's way better than Disney World. But I'm also an adult.
You buy your bond when you're there?
Fuck yeah, I did, bro.
What'd you get?
Harry's? It's my dude, bro. It's my dude. Julie, huh?
Which one would you be? Like what?
What character?
What house?
Oh, Gryffindor.
Oh, you're fucking stupid. If you don't think me and you would be in Slytherin, you're.
Oh, you and me would be 100% in Slytherin. 100%. But no, Harry is. Like, it sounds stupid. Harry is my favorite character. Like I you know what I mean? Like I hate all the fucking like the whole SJW thing where I need to be able to see myself on screen. I've never once thought that in a movie ever. Mm-hmm. But no, that's what I'm talking about with like the race swaps and all that stuff, and like the you put in different genders and different. They're bowing down to those types of people. Well, I can't see myself on screen. I've always loved the franchise, but I never saw myself. And you weren't a fucking fan, apparently.
Bro, I like the fuck out of Sirius.
Well,
I'm not serious. Fucking
Snape.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's one. I think Julie got Bellatrix as one. I think actually.
Okay, that's her favorite.
It looks cool though, but
fuck Bellatrix Lestrange.
Oh, she's a cunt.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. Can't stand her.
Ooh, you two don't like that word. I'll say see you next Tuesday.
No, cunt.
That's what cunt. Cunt twat.
I fucking love that word. I love the way fucking British people use the word cunt.
Oh,
it just rolls off the goddamn tongue. Oh,
Brits and Aussies. Brits and Aussies have perfected the use of that word.
And I'm like, I love it.
Oh, a cunt. Yeah.
Bro, there's a dude I met. He lives in Houston.
Yeah.
He's friends with some friends of mine.
I gotta get this
College Station or whatever. And he's from the UK. He's from London, like the London area. I'm assuming. I'm obviously making shit up.
Yeah.
But I know he's from the UK.
He's from that island over there.
Yeah. But he his name's Jamie. We all call him British Jamie.
British Jamie.
And he's cool as shit. And like me and him got to talking and shit. I was like, man, I love the way you say, like y'all say fucking cunt and y'all call a cigarette a fag. He said, yeah, man. He said, I was at the bar when I first moved over here, and I was like, oh, you got a fag. And I pissed somebody smooth the fuck off. Like I almost got in a fucking fight asking for a fucking fag at least.
Cultural differences.
Dude, it's like I was like, dude, that's hilarious. And like just the way you use the word twat and cunt. Oh
yeah.
I was like, dude, just fucking call everybody that we run into at the bar tonight, call them a fucking cunt. I got your back. I just want to hear it.
Dude, it's like so I didn't know for a long time like bloody meant like damn.
Yeah.
Or like kind of like fucking, like in different contexts, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a slang.
Yeah, I thought because I was like in the Harry Potter movies when the first time I really heard it, and I remember like really hearing it, and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
He's basically like fucking hell.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, they let that slide, but they let it slide in movies because it's like, oh, it's bloody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Such a good saga though. The Fantastic Beasts movies are kind of meh.
Can we talk about the fact that Dumbledore is the worst headmaster of all time?
Yeah, he's terrible guardian of children.
Terrible.
He's
like, hey, you want to go on this fucking dangerous dark arts field trip? Let's fucking go. Oh, and we're not taking everybody, just Harry.
Yeah, dude. For detention, they sent kids into a forest with werewolves. Okay? No, stick me at a desk. I'll write a sentence on the board 40 times, however many you need. Don't send me into the fucking death trap of sticks out there, okay?
Yeah.
Like,
infested with giant spiders.
Bless his heart. Harry's first and second year, both times he went in that forest, almost dead.
Both times.
Like,
He's
Dumbledore,
terrible guardian of children.
It's like Dumbledore, man. This kid is like the key to your fucking future, brother. You might want to put him in a bubble. Nope. I don't think the movies did a good enough job of showing how strong Harry is, too.
What do you mean?
I read the books.
No, I'm not reading books.
So Harry's like super powerful.
And if
That's
somebody
how I
ever
understood
tells
it.
me that the books are better and I need to read the books, I automatically, whatever their opinion is about it, out the fucking window.
No, I think the movies did a great job. Everything else, I just think there are some things like you're not gonna have time to show everything.
Bro, just
Like, it's
imagine the
not.
wizarding world is so cool. What if there
I've
is a
been there.
wizarding world and
We don't. How would we
we're
possibly
muggles
know?
and we're fucked? You know
How
what I'm
would we
saying?
possibly know?
That pisses
What
me
if
off.
What if Star Wars is going on in space right now in a different galaxy,
Far, far away.
far, far away? George Lucas came here to tell us a fucking mad story, bro. All right, that's all it was.
And
Disney face fucked it.
bro, like behind a billboard is a whole fucking restaurant.
Yeah. The fuck was that? Are you gonna blow up?
I swear to God, I fucking hate my PlayStation.
Are you gonna die? You have a
That
PS5
motherfucker.
yet?
I have a PS4
Yeah, I did too.
because I'm poor, so I can't
I
afford
think-
a PS5. And trying to find one, you know,
Yeah, good luck. I think Xbox is gonna dominate this era of consoles.
yeah, because PS5s can't get released.
Oh, it's fucking scalpers, man. It's the same thing with graphics cards right now for PCs. So basically, every graphics card that comes on the market, they have a computer farm that goes and buys it and flips it for like twice as much because you can't find them normally. And actually, I thought they were talking about passing a law that would stop scalpers, which normally I'm very pro free market, but that's you're spitting in the face of free markets because you are taking business away from the company. That's not a free market at that point. That's market manipulation.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm all about them passing a law that stops scalpers. But I mean, you know how hard them motherfuckers would be to find, bro. They'd be bouncing their IP addresses everywhere and everything. But
No shit.
you're not gonna find them motherfuckers. But yeah, I want to read Lord of the Rings books, but they're so long.
I fucking hate reading.
So I started. You know what's really fucked up? I started reading Game of Thrones, and then season 8 came out, and then I just have no interest in the books anymore. I'm like, wow, this is probably one of the worst seasons of television I've ever read or I've ever watched.
He's never fucking finished.
He's never gonna finish the books.
He's not gonna finish it now. He's like, no, y'all fuck my franchise.
Oh no, he wasn't gonna finish it before that. He's made too much money. He doesn't care.
You think?
Yeah.
I think he should finish them and give his take on it and show him like, look.
Here's the thing. I think what fucked him up, I think that was his take.
And now he's like, this is.
And everybody fucking hated it. I think that was his ending. But he hadn't.
You think so?
Yep. So I think now he's rewriting the ending. I don't think he's ever gonna I think he's never gonna finish it.
Cripple becomes a king.
That stupid Daenerys turning evil that quick was stupid.
They killed that bitch off fast.
Yeah, Drogon burning the throne instead of killing his mother's killer. Stupid.
Niece or nephew or son or something like that. Whatever.
Nephew. Yeah. Stupid.
And
That
then-
whole
and then
season
they're
8,
fucking-
dude. Season 8 was one of the worst series. That was one of the worst endings I've ever. That might be, dude. I think there's gonna be fucking like lessons taught in film class on how to not do something, and that is going to be referenced. Like,
You know, it won't be referenced. Sons of Anarchy, which we've talked about before in this podcast, but
there's problems. There are problems in the show.
as a whole,
Chef's kiss, so good. The gabagool as your family, so good. I love that fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched it again recently. So good. No, I'm gonna rewatch Lord of the Rings. It's probably time for my annual Star Wars rewatch too.
watch Harry Potter usually around like October time.
Yeah, that's like the wintertime movie.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, bro. Every year. I want to say around Christmas, really.
No, I always do it around like October. I don't know.
Yeah. We usually watch the Harry Potter movies about twice a year. Like all the way through.
The Harry Potter movies.
Oh, it's so good. So
There's always some more shit in there every time you fucking watch it, it feels like.
Yeah, and that's the magic of it. That's how Star Wars was for me. I was like every time I watch it, I feel like I catch something different, you know?
Yeah.
But now it's just a hollow husk of corporate greed, and I hate it. And I hurt it. Again, I'm watching Kenobi. I'm gonna fucking annihilate that motherfucker.
Did you watch The Mandalorian?
Yeah, man, it was fine.
It was okay.
It was boring as shit.
Yeah, not really much shit to happen. Like my brother was watching it one time whenever he came in. I was just like,
Stupid.
it's just fucking dragging.
Yeah, dude. It was. I didn't like it. I thought it was
Dude, it
stupid.
was
It was fun, but
cliffhanger after cliffhanger after cliffhanger.
that's how they got. Yeah, that's how they got you. That's.
And then at the end of the season, you're like, that's it. That's what you fucking led me on for.
There was no, dude. That show is fucking bad. It's stupid. Yeah. It's. I mean, it's fine if you want to watch it, but it's fucking no. Book of Boba Fett, however, I watched every single episode through something else, through a YouTube channel I follow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they do EFAP. They have a podcast called EFAP, which is Every Frame of Pause, and which we're probably going to end up doing some of that shit where we just watch YouTube videos and just tear them the fuck apart. But they did Book of Boba Fett, and that shit was so fucking stupid, Garrett. It was. I mean, I was like, they took Boba Fett and they fucking murdered his character. You know how he's this like ruthless fucking killer.
Yeah.
Like he's like he talked back to Darth Vader, bro. Like,
yeah,
motherfucker was a savage. He turns into basically a good guy. It's like
no.
I
fuck good guys. Like I'm sick of goddamn good guys.
Yes, bro. Like why do you think
make
Deadpool
that motherfucker mean? Fucking he's slaughtering children. I don't give a fuck.
Why do you think Deadpool was such a successful character when it came out? He's not a superhero.
No, he's not a hero. He's super, but he's not a hero.
Shit.
Dude, I'm so sick. That's why I'm kind of excited for Morbius.
Yeah, is that out already? I think it is.
It comes out next month.
It might come out. Yeah, it comes out soon.
Or at the end of this month.
If it's not out, it comes out soon.
I'm excited about that because that's going to be a dark fucking killing machine. You know what I'm saying?
So.
And if it's not, I'm going to be so upset.
It has to be. Because, well, here's the thing.
He's a fucking vampire.
He's a bad guy.
Yes.
Same with Venom. Like they're doing way too much good guy shit with Venom.
Yeah, like Venom, oh, he's a good guy. It's like, no, he's not. That's what he gives the work to Spider-Man all the fucking time.
He gives Spider-Man the business. I don't know.
All the fucking time. Him and Carnage fucking team up together and beat the shit out of Spider-Man all the time.
So here's my thing. They're writing themselves in a box with Venom because they're doing. There's a comic run called Venom Lethal Protector where he kind of gets inspired by Spider-Man and he tries to help people. But it's still Venom, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's kind of what they're going for, which is fun. But now you've taken maybe his biggest villain and you've made him kind of good.
Yeah.
You're kind of putting yourself in a hole.
You know who has it? Shockwave.
Shockwave, yeah.
Or we had what's his name? Craven.
Craven the Hunter, yeah.
Dude,
I would love to see Craven the Hunter.
Dope.
So here's what they need to do with Tom Holland. So fuck the MCU. Please, Sony, if listen to me, Sony. Fuck the MCU.
You gave us what we wanted.
3 movies. Now Spider-Man is in his college years. He is alone by himself. Give us real fucking Spider-Man. I'm done with Spider-Boy. He was in high school. There were 3 movies of Spider-Boy. He cried every 5 minutes and never wore his fucking mask. But
now Aunt May's gone.
Aunt May's gone. He has nobody. He has no more technology. It's just him and his fucking suit, which, thank you. I hated the fact that he had Tony Stark technology in his suits. I thought that was so fucking stupid. I hated that shit.
Why?
But because no, Spider-Man's a fucking man with spider powers with 2 wrist thingies that shoot rope, and he's in spandex. That's it. He doesn't have fucking targeting computers and shit in his fucking goggles.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it was stupid. I thought maybe for one suit it's fine, but for every single fucking one he had.
Yeah, that's fair.
God. Take the fucking training wheels off the kid. It's been 3 movies.
Yeah, no shit. But I mean, Venom's supposed to be in one. You saw at the end of the.
Yeah. I'm hoping.
You saw the little fucking drop of Venom.
Sony.
You
know. That was. I think that was like a handshake deal by Marvel and Sony. They were like, "Yo, we need Venom," and Sony's like, "You're not fucking up our Venom franchise we got going right now."
Yeah.
So like, just give us a little bit. Just give us a little bit.
Yeah.
So they did. So now you can have Venom in the MCU. Which, whatever.
But
fine.
They made it make sense just for like
they did make it make sense
with the multiverse getting fucked up.
Everybody's doing a fucking multiverse now.
Yeah, I'm excited. about the Doctor Strange one though.
Oh nope, fuck that movie because I saw American Chavez is in it. Fuck that character.
Who?
American Chavez. She's a fucking lesbian portal puncher from another dimension.
So,
it's one of those woke ass fucking. It's one of those woke ass characters.
Is that a real person or is this a made up character?
That's a comic character, American Chavez. It's a fucking bad comic character too. It's up there with fucking Captain Marvel.
Dude, they're coming out with Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel.
That show looks.
That is Mr. Fantastic with a vagina.
Nope, no. Now they gave them so they changed her powers. So instead of she was inhuman. She wasn't inhuman, right? So she was stretchy. That was her power.
Yeah.
But now they've given her these gauntlets, which I swear to God, if they're I can't think of the name, but they're Marvel. Mm-hmm. They're his gauntlets, is what it looked like.
Her. No,
Marvel was a dude, but they're his gauntlets, and she's basically knockoff Green Lantern now. That's what they're gonna make her. Yeah, where she can anything that she thinks about, she can create. That's what they're gonna make her. She's gonna be knockoff Green Lantern. Yeah, that show looks fucking stupid too.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can't please the woke mob because her best friend is a Pakistani Muslim, but they cast someone that wasn't a real Pakistani Muslim, so people hate him. It's like, you stop fucking bending the knee to these people. It's never gonna be enough. Yeah. They're always gonna want more. I just want good fucking stories. I don't give
a fuck what race, what color you put in there. Make it good.
I do. If you made Spider-Man a fucking Indian, I'd be pissed. I'm sorry, Peter Parker's not an Indian fella.
He's a New Yorker.
He's a white dude. It's like
he's a New Yorker.
You make Wolverine black? No, sorry, he's a white dude.
Like I said, we talk about Batman.
No, Bruce Wayne he's a dude. He's a white dude. It's you can't change. You can't. Oh, fuck you. You can't. I hate that privileged fucking word.
He is. He comes from fucking money like a motherfucker.
His parents are dead. That's not very privileged.
Yeah, but the money part is trust fund, baby.
Well, somebody had to work for that money.
Ain't no problem. But not him.
I hate that white privilege shit. That shit makes me so mad. But because I don't think it's real. But
I don't know. If it was, I'd be fucking rich.
Yeah, right. It's like white privilege. Where the fuck has that been? But no, you can't take these pre-established characters and change them. Like I didn't love Jim Gordon and Catwoman in the new Batman movie. However, the actors did a fantastic fucking job.
I like this Jim Gordon.
I do too. No, the actors did fucking great.
Yeah.
The actors did absolutely great. But you can also take a pre-established character like with a title like 007, and then you can insert whatever fucking. But he is a dude. He's a dude. He's a dude. It's like it's you couldn't make Miss Marvel a guy. That doesn't work.
See, Captain Marvel in the comic books, there was a female version and a male.
Well, the male version, Marvel, was that's who it is.
Yeah, but I mean, they had two different kinds. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't their first go at it.
It was more of a mantle.
Yeah.
But Batman is a title. It's a mantle. But Bruce Wayne is a fucking white dude. I'm saying you can take a designation and give it to a different person, or a different race of person or whatever. But you can't take a pre-established character and change him. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like you can't take like Peter Parker is a white dude. Bruce Wayne's a white dude. Clark Kent is a white dude.
I hate that name.
Clark Kent? I think it's a badass name.
I fucking hate it.
Well, they made his son gay, so yeah, Superman's gay in the comics now. Yeah, Jonathan Kent. Yeah, they made him gay in the comics. Oh, they made Robin. Hey, Tim Drake's gay in the comics now too, by the way. Again, fuck those pre-established characters, right?
So, since they own Marvel, does Disney own the comics too?
No, I think they only own Marvel Studios.
Okay.
But I mean, dude, Marvel comics are woke as fuck now. They're almost They're worse than movies.
I don't read comics.
I haven't bought a modern comic, and I can't tell you how fucking long. I have old Green Arrow runs, Frank Miller's Daredevil, fucking Batman Year One, Long Halloween. Dude.
I did. What movie was it where Daredevil was a cameo? Was that the new Spider-Man?
That was the new Spider-Man, yeah.
I thought
that was cool.
I was like, ooh, this is different.
Daredevil Season 1 is one of the best things I've ever watched on TV. Ooh, that shit was good.
Okay.
I loved it. But I've also read the comic run it's based off of.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's why I liked it, because I've read the comic run. It was because it's based off the Man Without Fear run by Frank Miller, which is the best Daredevil run I've ever read.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, it's really the only Daredevil run I've ever read, but it comes highly recommended, and I read it, and it's fantastic. Yeah, that's my only thing. Like, you can't take pre-established characters and change them. You shouldn't. But yeah, like Tim Drake, you know, him and Barbara Gordon were a thing. Not no more. He likes dudes. Like, fuck it, man. Like, God, dude. Comics are fucked. Batman gets cucked by Catwoman. It's like, oh my fucking God. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they get married and she leaves him at the altar. It's like,
hell yeah.
Dude, fuck. Why do you hate these characters?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, they're going to take Luke Skywalker and they're going to make him horrifically homosexual. Like, just the most flamboyant gay person you've ever seen. And I know a lot of gay cats. It's not like what they show in movies at all.
Yeah, no.
They're just dudes, bro. Like, they're just dudes who like dick.
That's it.
Like, they're not like, I mean, there are occasionally
flamboyant.
You flamboyant, like, gay guys, but like, it's almost stereotypical about the shit they show in the movies, right? All the gay people you see in movies are like, hi. It's like, no, man, I know a lot of gay guys. Like, they're just like, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, they're just dudes.
You'd have no idea.
Yeah, they're just dudes.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the, like, people I know, like, I'm friends with that are gay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they were gay until they told me. They're like, yeah, no, I like guys. I'm like, dead ass?
I never would have guessed it.
Never would have found out. Good for you, man. Fucking good for you.
Get that dick.
You go get that dick, all right? No, I remember we went to Minneapolis one year, and we took my buddy to a gay bar for his birthday.
Oh, wait, who was it? What was his name?
I
remember you going.
Yeah. Fuck. His first name's Brian. I'm trying to remember his last name because you probably know him by his last name.
Yeah, I don't know about his last name. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I can't think of it. Yeah, his first name was Brian. That's what I called him.
Yeah.
I can't remember his first name. Or last name.
I went to a gay bar in Houston one time.
It's a fucking great time.
I had a good time.
It's a great time.
Dude, I was like trying to quit smoking at the time, so I didn't have a pack on me. And when I start drinking, I want a cigarette. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And so I was just like, God damn, I need a cigarette right now. And like our friend that we were with, like he was the gay one, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I was
like, it you?
I was like, yeah, no, surprise.
What?
And so I walked in. I was like, bro, I need a cigarette. Like, walk with me over here, like to talk to this dude. I don't, dude, I'd be weird about it. I was like, walk with me over here to talk to this guy so I can get a cigarette. And he's like, bro, just go. What are you talking
Just do it. What?
And I was like, I'm not having this, like, where I have to, like, talk my way out of this. I just need a cigarette, and that's it. And I just want to walk away. But I don't know. I was like, I said, we need to go there. You're going to pretend that we're together, and so this doesn't go any further. He's like, all right, I got you. And, like, so we walk over there. I was like, hey, man, you mind if I, like, bum a cigarette off you? He's like, yeah, no problem or whatever. He's like, so what are y'all two doing here? And we're like, I was like, I knew I was going to get asked questions. I was like, oh, no, like, I just came out with him. I was like, we're just hanging out. And he's like, oh, okay. It was cool. It was like I was completely overthinking everything, but
and that's good because I was too. Like when I first went in there, I was in Minneapolis, man, and I was like, "Oh God!" I was like, "Somebody's gonna grab my wiener."
Yeah.
But a couple of guys bought me some drinks. I started loosening up. Had a fantastic time, bro. Singing and all that shit. Like we were fucking, and they all knew I was straight. Like,
yeah.
Like
dude, that's the crazy part. Like that's what
they all know.
I can't tell when somebody's gay.
I can't.
But gay dudes know
when you're straight. Yeah.
Because like we walked in and met up with like his friends that were there or whatever, and he's like, and they were like, "Oh, what up, straight people?" And we're like, "How fuck?" Huh?
Well, it's also like I had a guy like buy me a drink, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, I got this for you." I was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm straight." He's like, "I don't know, just want to buy you a drink." I was like, "Oh my God, thank you." I was like, "You're such a nice person." And dude, we had a fucking corner table and that shit. We were dancing and yelling and all that shit. It was fucking great time.
Dude, I got to talking with one of our friend, one of his friends, one of the gay friends or whatever. We got to sitting there talking to him, and he was like, I was like, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" Whatever. I was like, "I'm not from Houston. Like, I don't really." Yeah. I was like, "I'm from a small fucking town," And I was like, what do you do for a living? And he's like, oh, what's crazy is like I was actually the secretary for George H. Bush. And I was like, no shit. I was like, how's, and this is like a month or two after he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, so are you looking for a job now or something? And he starts laughing. He's like, well, he said, they gave me 6 months to clean up his affairs and get everything in order. And then, yeah, I'm out of a job or whatever. And like, he was there with his husband and Barbara Bush and George H.W. Bush.
Mm-hmm.
George H., the dad, right?
Yeah. H
like,
and then W.
Yeah, we're at their wedding. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
And so, like, when people are like, oh, Republicans, they're fucking,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're
Would you have to remember?
They're fucking racist, this and that. It's like, really? You think he'd hire a fucking gay dude as a secretary and then go to their wedding?
What's so funny is historically the Democratic Party has been incredibly racist. They have been the ones that have pushed back against.
See, Democratic used to be the right-winged people.
Yeah. And it is.
Yeah, everything's flipped.
Flopped, which I'm not either. I'm just a conservative person. I don't label myself as a fucking Republican, even though I voted for Trump, and I will do the same in 2024.
I didn't vote.
I will. Again,
I'll vote this time around, but I did not vote this past time.
Yeah, dude. Fucking God, Biden. We're in a fucking hell of a spot right now.
Gas is through the roof.
Dude, it's fucking insane right now.
It hurts. I walk outside. $40 barely gets me a half a tank.
Dude, it's crazy. Dude, Julie, her little ass car takes $57 to fill up. That little ass fucking Ford Edge. Yeah, my truck, I don't let it get under a fucking half. Now I can't bear to look at the fucking screen when I get gas.
I did. Like I fucking filled up the other day. I was like, I'm not even killing this motherfucker. I'm not losing any goddamn gas.
And we're basically in the Midwest, you and me, so it's cheaper where we're at most of the rest of the country.
Dude, I talked to Paul the other day. He said that shit's damn near $6.
Yeah, there's some part. I think I saw a picture the other day where it was like almost $7 in LA.
No, he's in San Diego, so.
Yeah, this is what they fucking wanted, man. They voted for this shit. I ain't got no sympathy for all them assholes that bitch and moan about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I have sympathy for me.
Nobody's talking about Biden.
Because he's protected.
It's fucked.
Yeah, the Democratic Party owns all the fucking mainstream.
You know how you've realized how Corona doesn't exist now that Ukraine's at war?
Yeah, it's crazy. No, actually, so the Fauci came back. He came back. And then the day after he came back and said, oh, new variant, Pfizer came out with a fourth booster. It's like, are y'all blind to this shit still? It's all people are paid for. This is big pharma trying to get, they're slinging their drugs. That's what they're doing. They're drug dealers.
God damn, if you're going to give me something good.
Right, dude? Give me some fucking, like, good
opioids. So you had to get the, whatchamacallit? The
vaccine.
Shot. Yeah, the vaccine.
And it fucked me up.
Did you have to get boosters?
No. And I will not.
They're not requiring boosters.
Not yet. And I will not. I won't do it.
I was just curious about that.
No, because that shit fucked my love. It fucked me up.
See, my grandmother and my mom got the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, for me, that made sense.
Yeah. They're older.
Being older, it's just like, take your chances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's also your fucking choice. It's your choice to inject something into your body.
Yeah, I have a problem when people are like, no, you have to go get this. No, I don't have to do shit.
I haven't gotten the fucking flu vaccine in years. I just tell them I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got it every year.
I don't get that shit.
I was in. I give a fuck. She didn't bother.
All right, fuck it. I mean, what's the point if I'm still going to get the flu? Because I get the flu pretty much annually. So what's the fucking point? The worst flu I ever got came after I got the fucking vaccine.
Bro, I got the flu one time. This was right after Chance moved up there to North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
I was still married.
Yeah.
Dude, I was bad off, man. This is like a couple months before I got the divorce, whatever.
That shit puts me down.
I was bad off. And I was like, this is before I got diagnosed with it. And I was like, I need to go to the fucking emergency room, but the minor emergency or whatever.
Urgent care?
Fuck. Yeah. I was like, I need to go in somewhere. And like, fucking my ex-wife's off with her doing something with her friends and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm fucking bad off. Like, I need somebody's gonna have to drive me into town. She's like, well, I'm busy doing shit. I was like, fuck it then. And I hung up and I called Chance. I was like, bro, can you fucking take me? He's like, yeah, I got you. And then she comes home. She's like, "Oh, you really are sick." I was like, "No, I was lying about it the whole fucking time."
She was a fucking
Dude, she's a
next
stupid
Tuesday.
cunt. I hope she fucking sees this and knows that she's still a fucking cunt. You're just now a cunt with 2 fucking kids. Good fucking luck.
Still a cunt.
Still a cunt. Nonetheless.
She hated me. I don't know why she didn't like me. Maybe it's because I was always over at your house.
And I was
It's probably because I was always over at your fucking house.
Yeah, but when you were there, it's like, what, she'd come home and you'd leave. You'd be like, all right, bro, catch you later. I'm like, all right, then. And she's like, is this all y'all been doing all day? I'm like, what do you want us to do? Do you want me to just sit here with my fucking
10
sitting on my
degrees
hands
outside
and be like, oh, I can't wait till my fucking wife gets home. La, 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 la. No, that's not going to fucking happen.
Yes, we've been drinking and playing fucking 2K since noon. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, god damn.
Dude, it was honest to God. It was so funny. It'd be like you were a teenager. You'd be like, hey, so-and-so just left. You want to come over? I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That shit was so funny. Boom!
I fucking hate it. That motherfucker. Well, it's like trying to eject something that's not there.
Is it fucked up?
They said like dust and shit gets built up like on the inside, like near the sensor. And you get like a can of air.
It just
and just
beeps all the time like that, or what?
Yeah. Think about trying to play a disc game.
Oh, God.
They just keep ejecting it.
That's so...
Poor design.
Buy physical media, though. If you like something, buy it physically, because before the end, they'll edit everything. I'm a big believer in buying physical media. Because the way...
Brooks and Dunn, or not Brooks and Dunn, fucking Garth Brooks.
What?
I said, so is Garth Brooks.
Oh, I mean, yeah, buy physical media.
That motherfucker's not on Spotify. He's not on anything digital.
Oh, that... Yeah, dude, I don't know what the fuck that's all about. But
because he's about physical media.
I'm talking about... Well, it's not just that. I'm talking about, like, they're going to edit your favorite shit.
Yeah.
So buy it. I'm about to order the fucking 4K Lord of the Rings trilogy so they can never touch that and I'll always have it.
Yeah.
Because they like to fucking... Okay, that one was aggressive. That one was quick and aggressive, all right? That thing is coming for you. Decepticons.
Bro, the thing is, like, I could be laying in my room trying to go to bed at night and I can hear it.
I can smell it. I know it's there. All right, question for you. Dude, Barstow be giving me some fantastic content.
Splinter Cell, hands down.
Thank you!
Hands down, Splinter Cell.
What? I thought we was going to disagree.
I've played all the Sly Coopers.
They're good.
What else can you really do with it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're good.
You can do a lot with Splinter Cell.
Yes. I think Splinter Cell is coming back, actually. I thought I heard something about them making a new game. Bully would be really cool. I want to see a Bully 2. Just completely, like, or no, don't even Bully 2. Like, I don't want a sequel. Just do Bully again. Completely different story. Same concept, different complete story. Like, create a new story with it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
SSX Tricky.
Yeah, dude.
This is why I think it should never be brought back. Because you got games like Steep.
Yeah.
Steep, the way the open concept of that game is fucking incredible. And there's no point bringing just like a fucking what's that? A lateral fucking game. It's just straight downhill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No point.
Yeah. I mean, it could be like, I don't know, if they did it the right way, it could make a solid comeback. But have you ever played the Mercenaries games? They're on PlayStation 2.
No, I never did.
They were really cool. I think they were like if I remember correctly, they were like an open world. Like imagine GTA, but you are in a war zone and you're paid to be there and you just do whatever the fuck you want and you have a target tier list. You just start taking them out.
Okay, that's kind of how it was.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. I would love
the SOCOM games.
Oh, they're so good. But I mean, I feel like for me personally, like games like Arma, like I play Arma 3, and that SOCOM will never be able to recreate what Arma has done because of how good Arma. You can just mod the shit out of Arma and make it whatever game you want.
Yeah.
Echo. Yeah, I hear myself again. What's that? I don't know. Whatever. Oh shit. No, I got right. Yeah. No, I was thinking Splinter Cell 2. I think they're doing another one. Oh, Matt Stafford got paid. Matt Stafford, it was like $130 million extension for 4 years.
Good deal. Good for
Extension, too.
Yeah.
Super Bowl winning quarterback. Matt Stafford's a Hall of Famer now. Easy money. He's responsible for the 2 best receiving seasons in professional football. Everybody wants to talk about Cooper Kupp and
I see.
Oh my God, Megatron.
Yeah.
Same quarterback.
Okay.
National champions, brother. All right.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
No, you're right. He's a Super Bowl champion, though.
That's fine.
He did. This is the future of the league right here. Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God, there are now 6 quarterbacks making at least $40 million a year. Yeah.
Like Patrick Mahomes, remember when he was the highest?
Dude, so when they signed because I think he's like 10-year, $500 million.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it's spanned over 10 years.
Yeah.
But I think the cap hit is really gonna start in the next couple of years, and that's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs have to win like right now, personally.
Or it's gonna be a rebuilding for a few years.
It's gonna be rebuilding. And I can't believe Matthew fucking Stafford and Dak Prescott are getting paid the same amount of money.
I know it.
Dude, I get it. Jerry Jones is not afraid to whip out that motherfucking pocketbook.
Mm-hmm.
But, god damn, Dak Prescott's...
Apparently he is, because they didn't get anybody.
No, well, you can't, dude.
They got rid of everybody.
Look at Zeke's contract.
Yeah.
They can't get anybody. They got rid of their best receiver.
Dummies.
Pay quarterback. You pay great quarterbacks early, and you do not pay good running backs early. Because running backs' lifespan is like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
They get hit too fucking much. They get beat up too much. God, I don't understand how I can get this concept, but NFL owners and GMs do not. And pretty much everybody understands this concept except GMs and owners, I feel like.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to leave. Draft another one. I'm sorry, but most running backs are a dime a dozen unless you got like a Nick Chubb or Dalvin Cook or somebody like that. Like Adrian Peterson in his prime. Like one of the top, like, because Nick Chubb's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And they drafted him in the first round. And I don't think they paid him like crazy. Like not Dak's contract. Zeke's a huge cap hit right now.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, in all honesty, the cap doesn't fucking exist if you manipulate it the right way. But a lot of players aren't willing to renegotiate their contracts because you could do, like Zeke could renegotiate his contract and stretch that shit out so long, kick the can down the road, as you say.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be that bad of a cap hit. But, I just saw what you put in the private chat. Getting a little grumpy, I see.
No, I'm getting it. I need it.
So we're going to hit a few more things and we'll do. So, all of that money, and then Tom Brady's getting paid a little shy of $9 million.
Yeah, but he wants to win.
Yeah, and that's a huge thing. I knew this man was not going to fucking retire. I was so mad when literally 10 minutes after we ended last week's show.
Yeah, literally.
Boom, Tom Brady fucking did. I had to make I looked, I was like, oh shit, I had to make a video real quick. I was like, but this man, all he wants to do is win. And you got to respect that shit. Anything else I want to hit? Cole Beasley got released. Russell Westbrook still cheeks. It's fucking embarrassing.
Land Before Time dinosaur.
Yeah.
Motherfucker looks like Petrie.
Did you see this embarrassing ass shit?
Is it Petrie or Ducky? It's Ducky.
It's Ducky, yeah.
Yeah, Ducky.
So this is
I saw this shit.
Westbrook airballs that shit, and Cat's like, what? I'm like, that's fucking offensive, bro. You ain't have to do it like that.
Bro, and Westbrook's had a comment talking about, like, oh, check my stats. Look at me and my individual stats. And somebody's like, it's a team sport. Nobody gives a fuck about your individual stats.
Yeah, he said something like, because he's talking about Pat Bev. And he was like, those guys haven't done shit in this league. It's like, and you have, motherfucker?
All he has is an MVP and
MVP.
the most triple doubles in the season.
And they gave. I don't even think he should have got that MVP.
No,
because they padded his fucking stats and his team didn't. I don't even know if they made the playoffs.
I don't know.
I can't remember because they didn't go anywhere. Von Miller's going to the Bills on a 6-year, 120.
That shocked me. I was like,
million.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I mean, Von Miller showed he can play ball, but hell, I could probably go get a sack or two.
I didn't think he's going
Aaron
to leave.
Donald.
I'm surprised that he left.
I think he realized there was still a market out there for him.
But at the same time, it's just like, yo, I'm working with fucking Aaron Donald on the other side.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, we're going to be fucking amazing. I don't know. It's just, we're Super Bowl bound again next year. If we
yeah, they are, man.
You know
I think
what I mean?
especially if Odell gets healthy and they keep Odell. Like,
yeah.
And they just signed. No, they just traded Robert Woods, so I think they're gonna keep Odell. Did you see Jalen Ramsey when Tom Brady announced his retire? He's coming back. Somebody said, "Thank you." Throw that last touchdown on somebody else.
Oh yeah, I did see that, dude. Imagine being the guy who bought the last game ball for $500.
Oh, that's a big thing right now. That's a big story. I need to look more into it, but that's like a big story right now.
Or like fuck that guy. That's hilarious.
That dude is pissed.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, dude. Said Biden's gas prices even forced Tom Brady out of retirement. Yeah, this was the moment right here. He was at a fucking soccer game. He's like hated every single minute. Dude. Oh man. Yeah, I think that's about everything. Juju Smith's on the fucking Chiefs. The Chiefs are fucking good God.
Yeah.
They're just loading the fucking cannon. And this will be the last thing I show. Aquaman. No. But yeah, man. Fun show. Good time.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna head out. I'm going to bounce like ass cheeks because I need to go pee. And I'm hungry as shit.
I need a cigarette.
And you need a cigarette. So everybody, if anybody was hanging out, thank you for hanging out. And we'll see you next Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Bye.